Uncle Tanoose, a tie and a belt. Uncle Benny, a box of Hershey bars. Aunt Liz, a wristwatch.
Hey, Mr. Rockefeller, wait a second here.
Those are pretty expensive gifts, Russ.
I should say they are. Where's all the money going to come from?
Gosh, Daddy, Christmas only comes once a year.
I know, Russ, but, I mean, I admire your generosity, but they know you're just a little kid. They don't expect you to give them gifts like that.
Neither do I. This is what I expect to get.
That's my brother.
Do you mean to tell me you've been sitting here figuring out how much loot Christmas means to you?
Sure, why not?
Rusty.
Boy, I never heard of such a thing. You've got a lot to learn, Rusty.
You certainly have. Look, to begin with, Christmas is a time for giving, not for getting. I mean, the real pleasure comes from seeing the happiness in other people's faces and knowing that your gift was responsible for that happiness. You understand? A person is much happier when he gives than when he receives.
Well, gosh, if it makes people happier to give than to receive, what's wrong with me making them happier?
Oh, brother.
Look, Russ, what are you grinning about?
I'm just waiting to see how you're going to get out of this one.
Look, son, you've got the whole thing all wrong. You see, to begin with, there's a lot more to Christmas than just a holiday from school and getting nice presents. It's a memorial to the divine birth of the great teacher who gave his life for all of mankind. And because he gave the greatest of all gifts, the act of giving is the true spirit of Christmas. And it was he who said, it is far better to give than to receive. Now you practice that. Believe me, Christmas will mean a lot more to you than it's ever meant before. That's my boy.
Well, I better go finish the rest of my job.
What job? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm going to hang the holly wreath on the front window.
Now, isn't that kind of silly? We're 5 stories up. Who's going to see it?
So I'll put it on a long cord.
Daddy, who's coming for Christmas dinner?
What do you mean, who's coming? Just us, you and Russ and me.
Just us?
Sure, who else do we need?
Me? Who's going to cook the food?
Louise, it goes without saying you're going to be with us. I figured on you. That's why I had you order a 20-pound turkey.
I figured on me, too. That's why I ordered a 30-pound turkey. You ring the bell at this hour in the morning.
I haven't the slightest idea.
Get up around here.
Gee, 30 pounds. That's an awful lot of turkey. Maybe we should invite somebody else.
No, I don't think so, honey. Well, you know, I spend most of the year with crowds in the cafes and the theaters and everything, and, well, I just don't want a lot of people around. Not this Christmas, anyhow. Maybe next year, but this year I'd like it to be just us.
But, Daddy, we've always had lots of company at Christmas time. Well, I remember one year you invited so many people that Mother had to send out of the delicatessen. It's not the same this year, is it?
No, sweetheart. It's not the same. You don't mind, huh?
Mind? No, I don't mind. We'll have it however you want it. It'll be just us. Just our family.
You know something?
What?
You're getting to be very wise and understanding young lady.
It's Officer Burton, Mr. Williams.
Holy smokes. Don't tell me Rusty dropped the wreath on somebody's head.
No, nothing like that, Mr. Williams. I just came up here to tell you I've been put on special detail. This time of the year, people going away for the holidays, well, we get a lot of burglaries. And crooks make a field day out of Christmas. They walk in like they're going to a party in a building, and they go to work.
Oh, well, you don't have to worry about this apartment. We'll be home all the while. But, glad you came up because I got a little special detail myself here for a very special officer. Buy some cigars. Merry Christmas.
Well, you didn't have to do that. I didn't expect it.
I know you didn't expect it. We want to do it.
Williams. Very nice of you folks to surprise me like this.
Well, you do a good job for us all year.
Oh, I just try to do my duty.
Well, you're our favorite policeman.
Yeah, the kids appreciate the way you look after them.
Like I said, I just try to do my duty. That is your blue convertible parked downstairs, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I can explain that, Bert. I got in awful late, and I was just too tired to walk back from the garage, so I just left it there.
Well, it's after 9 o'clock, and there's no parking now.
Well, that's right. I'll change clothes and move it right away.
You don't have to.
No, that is the real Christmas spirit. Thank you very much.
No sense in moving it now. I already put the ticket on it. Well, Merry Christmas.
You put the ticket on it!
Boy, that's the kind of job I want to get. Work a couple of weeks before Christmas and then take it easy the rest of the year.
I've already had plenty of rest, Sonny. Ever since the circus closed.
You were with the circus?
That's right, all my life.
Gee, what'd you do with the circus?
Well, take a good look at my face and tell me what you think I did.
You were a clown.
Right on the nose. But now the circus is closed. Now I'm an ex-clown. When I leave here, I'll be an ex-delivery boy. That's the last tree.
Gee, clowns shouldn't be out of work.
I wish everybody felt the way you did.
Say, I'll bet my daddy could find you a job. He's in show business, too.
He is?
He's Danny Williams.
Danny Williams. Danny Williams, the nightclub performer with the big hook nose?
Yep, that's my father.
Nice-looking boy. So you're Danny Williams' kid, huh?
Yeah, he's got another kid by the name of Terry, who's a girl. I'm Rusty, a boy.
I used to know your father. Oh, I haven't seen him in years. He was a young fella, about 18, selling pop and candy at Havermeyer's Carnival, where I was a clown. You tell him that old Mike Kelly wishes him a Merry Christmas. And I hope you all enjoyed the tree.
Going home and trim yours now?
I don't have a tree, son.
Doesn't your family want a tree?
I don't have a family.
Hey, why don't you spend Christmas with us? We're gonna have a big dinner tomorrow.
Well, that's very kind of you, but...
My daddy would love to have you come. I know he would. It's the spirit of Christmas. That's what he told me.
Well, maybe if you asked him first, huh?
He's not home now. Besides, I want to surprise him. So will you come?
Well, thanks very much, but I've got a lot of other pals that from the circus that are out of work, and I better stay with them. Thanks just the same. Merry Christmas.
Hey, I've got a good idea. Why don't you bring along all your friends? That'll really surprise Daddy.
Son, you want to surprise your father, not shock him.
The more that come, the happier he'll be. That's all we talked about this morning. Giving, giving, giving. Especially around Christmas time.
You know something, son? Your father should be mighty proud of you.
That's what I keep telling him. So will you please come?
Oh, you think there'll be enough food? I have a lot of hungry friends.
Well, we've got a 30-pound turkey, and that's without the stuffing. And the wheeze makes a pretty heavy stuffing.
You've got yourself a deal, providing it's okay with your father.
Sure, it's okay with him. Come around about 5 o'clock tomorrow. That'll be about dinner time.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Terry!
What is it, Russ? I'm right in the middle of a pie crust.
You better make loads of pie crust, because we're going to need an awful lot of pies.
What for?
All the company we're going to have.
Rusty, we're not going to have any company.
Wanna bet?
Rusty, I wouldn't want to take your money. I know we're not going to have any company because Daddy and I talked it over and we definitely decided that this Christmas we just want to spend it with family, nobody else.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
I mean, if I invited some people to dinner, Daddy would get mad?
You bet. The one thing he absolutely doesn't want this Christmas is company, and neither do I. What's the matter? You look a little green.
I feel a little green. Say, long as Daddy doesn't want company, maybe I ought to go to Philadelphia and spend Christmas with Aunt Hannah. I'll start packing.
Rusty, are you crazy? You're not company, you're in the family.
Yes, but just for the time being.
What you doing, love?
Oh, just putting my presents away.
Isn't this a nice way to spend Christmas Day?
Oh, it sure is.
Just us, enjoying each other's company.
Okay, let's eat fast and get out of here.
What are you talking about?
I just have a feeling I'd like to get out of the house for a while.
Like to get out of the house for a while. This is Christmas Day, a time when a family stays home and we all just enjoy each other's company.
What if some people should drop in?
No people are going to drop in now. Don't worry, no one's going to spoil our plans, Russ. Don't worry about it.
Daddy, I've got something to tell you.
Look.
Anybody gonna help me set the table?
Yeah, come on, kids. Give Louise a hand, huh?
Daddy, I've got something to tell you.
Rusty, now don't try to wiggle out of helping. Now go on, she needs your help.
Come on, Russ.
Russ, get the door, will you?
Russ?
Danny Williams, you haven't changed a bit.
Is that so?
Hi, Danny.
Am I glad to see you? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
Are we late?
I don't know. Where are you supposed to be?
Same old Danny. Makes with the jokes. Danny, meet the gang. All top circus performers.
Glad to know you, folks. Now I'd like to meet you.
Don't you remember Mike? Mike the Clown?
Oh, yeah, Mike the Clown. Say, how's he doing now?
Me? I'm Mike. I thought for a moment you didn't remember me.
You know, I thought for a moment I didn't remember you either.
Can we sit down now?
Well, we were about to have... Oh, sure. Just sit down. Sit down. It's not so cold today, is it?
How about that? Mike delivers the Christmas tree, and we all get invited to a wonderful Christmas dinner.
That Rusty sure is a chip off of the old block. Were you surprised when he told you that he invited us all up to dinner?
Oh, yeah, I certainly am surprised. I mean, I was, yes. He's a cute kid, all right. Excuse me, I gotta get something in the kitchen. Excuse me. Where's Rusty?
I don't know. Why?
A little sneak is probably hiding up in his room, and I'll fix him.
What's happened, Daddy? What did he do?
What did he do? He invited the whole circus to Christmas dinner.
Oh, circus!
You ought to see the living room. There's snake charmers and sword swallowers and jugglers and clowns.
Daddy, what a terrible thing to do.
We were going to have a quiet Christmas dinner at home, just our family. He's ruined the whole thing.
Oh, what an awful thing to do.
And wait till he feels the awful thing I do to him. He always wanted a belt for Christmas, and I think he's going to get one.
If you ask me, I don't think this Williams guy wants us. Neither do I. He certainly wasn't very friendly.
I think we're just imagining things. He wouldn't go hi-hat, not Danny Williams. Why, Danny is one of the... Hey, Danny, remember the time... He didn't even bother to introduce us to his daughter. I don't get it.
What's to get? We're here getting a free dinner, and I guess he figures that's enough. Why should he bother to entertain us?
I never thought Danny would go hi-hat.
Well, he's going something.
I know you live here, too. But when you take it upon yourself to invite a lot of strangers to dinner, why can't you tell me?
I wanted to surprise you.
Surprise? Surprise, as you say, for birthdays, not for Christmas. Surprise me. How can you do a thing like that?
They can have my food if there isn't enough.
That's not the point. We've got plenty of food. Just that I had a very special reason for wanting to have a quiet Christmas at home, just with my children. You've ruined the whole thing.
I guess I should have told you.
You certainly should have. After all, how selfish can you get? You know, this is our Christmas, too, and we made plans for it.
But I can't understand. I said, whatever made you do it?
I guess you did.
I did. I wasn't even here. I had nothing to do with it.
But you told me people shouldn't just think of themselves, that it is far better to give than to receive.
So?
So if we share our home and dinner with people who don't have any, isn't that kind of like what you said? Well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like what I said. What you got in those bags?
Presents.
Presents? Whose presents?
They're some of mine. I rewrapped them.
For what?
For them.
You mean to tell me you're going to give them the things you got for Christmas?
If they get these presents, maybe they won't mind so much when you throw them out without dinner.
From the mouths of babes, huh? You know, sometimes the very small in their simple wisdom see the truth where their elders merely speak it.
Hold it, Daddy. No more of that talk. That's what got me into this mess.
You know, Daddy, I've got lots of perfume, and I could really spare that big bottle of perfume that Aunt Hannah gave me.
Yeah, and I got a couple of alligator belts, too, I can give. Come on, let's wrap them up for them.
Okay. Gosh, Daddy, you don't have to do that.
Why not?
Because I already wrapped them.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open. Where is everybody, Louise?
Ain't nobody here but me and the turkey.
Now, why'd they want to go and do that after all the worrying I went through?
I guess they figured it was colder in here than it was outside.
What Louise means, son, is that I wasn't exactly a good host.
Gosh, this spoils our whole Christmas.
Wait a minute, they couldn't have gotten so very far. I'm gonna run down and see if I can't catch up with them.
Daddy, your coat.
Oh, I won't need a coat.
Wait a minute. Good job.
Now, Mr. Williams, what's missing?
What do you mean, what's missing?
I found this bunch congregated downstairs in front of the building, and I heard them say that they left your apartment empty. Now, didn't I tell you gotta be careful during the holidays?
What's there to be careful of, Bert? My friend just stepped out for a breath of air.
Oh, what do you mean, friends?
They are friends.
You bet they are.
That's right.
Oh, you're just trying to be nice because it's Christmas. But believe me, Mr. Williams, you're making a big mistake. With these kind of people, it doesn't do any good.
What do you mean, these kind of people? You don't know who you're talking about, Bert. These are very important people. Well, they're part of the beginning of show business. They're clowns and jugglers and acrobats and snake charmers and sword swallowers. Why, they've entertained kids and grown-ups all over the world. They're circus folks. Why, their art goes as far back as Christmas itself. They're not just people. They're a tradition. And you should be honored to be in their company.
Take off your hat.
Looks like I made a mistake.
Well, it's all right. We all make mistakes sometime, eh, Mike?
Yes, Danny, we do. But it takes a big man to admit it.
Okay, I admit it. Now let's eat.
Yeah, come on.
I could get in the old circuit.
Hold it. What's the matter with you kids? We didn't work our guests to death. Believe me, you've given us a lot more show than we deserve, and it was really wonderful.
You sure have.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Boy, wait till I tell the kids we had a circus in our own living room.
Danny, it's the least we can do. You made our Christmas very successful. I'm only sorry that we don't have a gift for you.
What are you talking about, Mike? What do you mean you don't have a gift for us? Why, you've given us the greatest gift anybody could receive. You've given of yourselves, and we're very grateful.